Hello, future me. Um, I don't. If you could tell by the title, I'm not doing days anymore. I'm just gonna have there. I'm just gonna have a title. I'm not gonna date them anymore. Because I don't know if it's sorry. I'm really loud. I don't know if it's noticeable, but I haven't uploaded in like 3 months. Well, technically, I haven't uploaded in like 5 minutes because the last video I did, which was 3 months ago, didn't upload when I uploaded it, and so I just now put it to public. I captioned it 3 months old. Caption like it's a TikTok. Sorry if I keep moving that. I'm just seeing myself peeking. Here comes my cat. Um, yep. You wanna be on camera? Um, but yeah, the past like 4 or 5 videos I've been like, or I haven't uploaded in like 3 months. Um, but yeah, get away from my keyboard because I know you're gonna stop the video. I know you're just gonna fucking stop the video. Um, I'm sorry if that was really loud. Oh my god, I forgot about the cord being all fucked up. But it's been a really, really, really rough like month. And I have a lot to talk about. So I don't know how long this video is going to be, but it's probably going to be a little bit longer just because I have a lot that I need to get off my chest and a lot that I just need to talk about. Um, and there's going to be a lot of awkward pauses because I haven't done a video in a while, and trying to talk about how I feel is more difficult than it used to be. Um, she's very cute. She's just a very cute cat. Um, First of all, I don't even know if I talked about it in my last video or if it even happened in my last video, but around my birthday in April, I started taking Zoloft, which if you don't know is an antidepressant. I started taking it for anxiety because I got diagnosed with anxiety. Um, Sorry. And it took a while for me to start feeling the effects of it, but once I did, it helped. But and you'll hear about this a lot with people who take Zoloft. But you start to kind of feel like a zombie, where you don't. It did really help with my anxiety. Where on a day-to-day basis, before I started taking it, I used to get like really really mad at very small things. And once I started taking Zoloft, it really leveled me out to where I didn't get mad at these very, very small things. But what did happen is not only was I just not getting mad at very, very small things, I also stopped getting like really excited about very, very big things that I wanted to do. It really like it brought my lows up, but it brought my highs down. So it's like a compressor. It basically compressed me, um, which I was okay with until I wasn't. Sorry, fuck. Um, until I just wasn't okay with it anymore. And then this is really where it started going downhill, where when I decided to stop taking it, I was talking to my therapist about it. I'm like, yeah, I don't really think I want to take it anymore. And I had a meeting with my psychiatrist, and she was like, okay, you take half a pill for 3 days, and then you stop. I'm like, okay, that's a little bit like less than what I thought it would be. I thought I'd have to take like half a pill for like a week or something, or like 2 weeks. It's like, okay. Um, so after that, I was trying to decide if I really did want to stop it or not because I knew how to stop it now, and I was just trying to figure out if I really wanted to stop it. And after a few days, I decided I really do. Um, but the weirdest thing happened where I have this thing, and I've had it for a while, where I'll be aware of something, but there's something in my head that purposely ignores it, but it's not me. I'm not ignoring it. It's just what if I bring that? Hold on. If my webcam falls, I'm very sorry. Hold on. I want to bring this down more because I feel like there's a lot of headroom. I think that's as far as I can bring it out. Whatever. Um, but there's this thing in my head that like will purposely ignore something, but I am not aware of it. That's happened to me a lot, and it happened this time, and this I think will be the worst mistake I've made, where instead of just going off of taking half a pill for 3 days, I just cold turkeyed it. And again, this is something I wasn't fully aware of when I was doing it. But I was at the same. It's so hard for me to try and explain this. But it doesn't matter. For the first week it was okay. I could notice some changes, but when the second week hit, it hit really hard. And I thought it was going to hit hard, and I was going to feel bad for a little bit, but I thought it was going to go away. It has not gone away. If anything, it's only gotten worse. I need to backtrack a little bit. I got ahead of myself, and I'm getting really flustered, and I just want to stop recording, but I'm not going to do that because when I started taking Zoloft on my birthday, I went out drinking with my friends and my sister, and the whole point of this birthday was it was going to be my last time drinking. Last time doing any substance whatsoever, drinking weed, shrooms, whatever. It was going to be my last time doing any of them until at some point, because I knew I was not going to be on Zoloft forever. I just wanted a way to kind of slow down everything. And so that day was supposed to be my last day taking any substances whatsoever, because when you're on Zoloft, you're not supposed to take any kind of drugs, alcohol, whatever. So I was having this birthday as a last huzzah, sort of. But again, hard for me to talk about. This is my display capture's on. You can just, oh, no, it's not. I'm using OBS for some reason. I am addicted to weed because a few months into my Zoloft, when I was taking it, I decided I wanted to start smoking again because it was helping with my anxiety, but it wasn't helping my brain. Something that I have a really big issue with is relaxing. I'll come home from work, but I'll never be able to fully relax, and the only time I'm able to fully relax is when I smoke weed or do edibles or any kind of THC intake. And so Zoloft was helping my anxiety part of things, but there was still this one part of my brain that, what are you doing? There's still this one part of my brain that just would not let me relax. She's just sitting in front of the monitor. Okay. I can't even see if I'm peeking anymore. Whatever. Oh, okay. You're done? You're done. Alright, yeah. Just flash your fucking butthole to the camera. That's cool. I forgot what I was fucking Ow. Stop chewing on the table. I'm sorry. I keep getting distracted. But I started smoking again because I just could not get my brain to shut up for one fucking second. And I couldn't just sit down and not do anything and not feel like I was wasting my entire life away. So I started smoking again. And it was fine until every single time. No, that's not true. It's just I would smoke and I can't really remember a lot. I really can't. But anyway, after I stopped the Zoloft, I cold turkeyed it. I kept smoking, which is also one of the biggest mistakes I've ever made, because now I'm just full on addicted. I can't stop. There's nights where I'll smoke, and while I'm high, I have a breakdown because I realize how reliant I am on this substance. And oh my Jesus, hold on. Sorry, give me a second. Oh, my window's open. Yeah, whatever. No one can hear me. But I'll have these nights where I smoke and I come to this realization that I'm addicted. And while I'm high, I tell myself, I'm going to stop. I have to stop, because even though I feel better when I smoke, I can't be reliant on it. It cannot be my only way to feel good. But then I wake up the next day and I just feel so fucking awful, and my brain just tells me you have to smoke again, or you have to take an edible, you have to get high somehow. And that is a slope that I told myself when I first started smoking. Because, like, I would smoke with my friends, but when I first started smoking by myself, I told myself if I ever got to the point where I felt like I needed to smoke, I have to stop. And I have been feeling like that for the past, like, month and a half, and it kills me, dude. It just fucking kills me. Um, and I hate that I'm at that point, and it's so hard for me to stop smoking. I took and like my I made up a rule when I was on Zoloft and I started smoking again. I made a rule that I can't smoke 2 days in a row, and I can't smoke if I work the next day. I broke both of those rules multiple times towards the end of it. Um, and I've and ever since I stopped Zoloft, I've been breaking it a lot. I mean, like I would never smoke if I had to work early the next day, but if I worked at like 5 p.m. or something, I would smoke or take an edible or whatever. And there have been multiple days where I smoke or take an edible 2 or 3 days in a row. And it's just so disheartening. It's so like just shitty, man. It's just such a shitty feeling. And I haven't really told anybody. I mean, I haven't told Brittany, I haven't told my therapist, I haven't told any of my friends just how reliant I've become on this. How on like people say weed isn't addicting. It 100% can be if you use it the wrong way, and I did. Um, it's such bullshit when people say you can't get addicted to it, because you 100% can. There's no doubt about it that you can. It may not be like a body addiction. Like, my body does not crave weed. Like I could go smoking weed. I could go without smoking weed for the rest of my life, and physically no issues. But like mentally, it's so draining, and I feel like I cannot function without it. Um, and it's taking me so long to just admit to myself that I have an issue. And now that I'm finally vocalizing it, maybe I'll cut down on it or quit. Cause like I don't even now that I've told myself that I'm fully addicted, I still don't want to quit. Like I like quit as in like never ever do it again, because it as far as anything I've ever taken, Zoloft, hydroxyzine, whatever, it is the only thing that not only helps with my anxiety, but like it gets me motivated. It makes me want to do things. And like if I'm having a really shitty day, like before I even got addicted, if I was having a really shitty day and I smoked, it would just like make everything so much better, and it would make me motivated. I would want to do things. But I think one of the reasons why I started realizing I was addicted is because I would smoke, but then I would just feel almost the same but worse. Not worse, like I would feel better, but it like I need a hold on, I need a second. Perfect Lipton mixed berry green tea break. This shit's good. It's so good. I love it. Um my brain is wiped clean of any fucking dopamine. Like, my dopamine receptors are fucking fried, man. Um, to the point where even if I smoke and my dopamine receptors are getting tingled, um, it's still not enough. I mean, the biggest issue that I'm having right now is no matter what I'm doing, I feel like I'm wasting time and there's so much more I could be doing, but my brain won't let me do them. Like, if I'm just sitting watching YouTube, I'm like, I want to make a video or I want to make music, but then I go and do them and nothing. Like, it's the worst feeling I've ever felt in my entire life. Just like in this endless loop of emotional manipulation by me for me. and it really sucks. It's such a fucking hard thing to deal with. Um, and I have so much of it. I have so much weed. I have so many edibles. I have leaf. I and it's so hard for me to quit too, because like all of my I'm not a big majority, but a lot of my friends are smoking now, and I feel like maybe if I don't quit weed completely, I'll stop smoking by myself and only smoke with my friends, if that's even a good idea by itself. Because like the best times I have while smoking are never by myself. It's always with my friends or a group of people. It's just like I get so social, and it's such a fun time. But I feel like maybe I should just give all my weed to my friends, and then the only time I can smoke or do edibles or anything is when I'm with them. Like when I'm at home, I have nothing. But maybe not. I don't know. It's so confusing, and it's so I don't know what to do, and it's not just an I don't know what to do feeling. It's like I've literally like laid in bed sobbing, yelling out, not yelling out, but just saying out loud, I don't know what to do, talking to anything or anyone that would listen to me. And it's haunting to me. Like if I could see myself in a third person point of view like that, if I saw anyone else like that, it would break my heart. And the fact that it's happening to me is sending me through this loop of like, I'm fine. Because if I see someone else like that, I'll be like, they're not doing okay. But the fact that it's happening to me, there's just like part of me that ignores it, and there's a part of me that just doesn't want to think about it. But it's there, and it's happening, and it's affecting me, because all of it is me. I mean, I am just not doing well. I keep thinking I hit rock bottom. Sorry, my ear just started ringing. Um, I keep thinking I hit rock bottom, and then I just go deeper. I somehow just keep going down. And like people always say, like once you've hit rock bottom, there's nowhere you can go but up. But like right now, I feel like I'm at my rock bottom. But I know it can get worse. And if I keep going down this hole, it will get worse. My brain is just. I'm sorry if you can. My fan's on, and it's really loud on the mic for some reason. Um, but it's just. I just can't believe I let this happen to me. And I just. I, I want to be better so bad, but it's so hard to be better when I think better is the worst thing that I can do to myself. When I'm convinced that somehow weed will cure all of my problems. And I feel so silly saying it, because like weed is such a normalized thing, which I think is good. I think weed, THC, is fundamentally therapeutical. Where I genuinely think like weed can. I think if I used it right, in the right way, it really could have helped me. But I don't. I don't know. And it depends on the person. I mean, I have friends that smoke every single day of their lives and they function fine. And I have friends that smoke once or twice a week and they're still fine. And then here I am smoking like once or twice a week, maybe three, and it's just completely ruined my brain. It feels like it has a chokehold on my brain, and it just keeps squeezing the dopamine out of it. And then I have none left whenever I'm sober, so I keep going back to it. Um, and then my actual life is not helping. Me and Brittany are still together, and I have no intention of like they. I don't even know why I'm saying this, because it's not a thought that enters my brain, but like I have no thoughts of ever breaking up or ending a relationship or anything. But well, work. I don't know if I said this in my last video, but I work at Starbucks now, which is I really like it, but with how my brain is, I hate like hearing the sound of my voice right now is really pissing me off, and I want to end the video so bad and just go to sleep, but I don't know. Like, the thought of going to work tomorrow is fucking paralyzing, but I like my job, and I'm good at it, and I like the people I work with, but there's just something, I don't know. I don't know. And then there's the whole thing with, like, college, if I want to go back or not, which is really stressing me out, because I do want to go back, but I think it's fucking ridiculous that I went through 12 years of school, more, like 13, 12 years of school, and I went through 12 years of history, math, science, all of that bullshit. I had to endure that shit for 13, 12, let's just say 12 years. And then I'm like, okay, I get to go to college and like pursue my dream. But then I'm fucking smacked in the face by more fucking math and fucking history. I like history, actually. Math specifically, where I just like, I don't. Talking about it right now is really just fucking pissing me off, because the fact that I went through 12 years of having to do this like mandatory bullshit, and then go into college because I can pursue my dreams, but still being weighed down by this mandatory bullshit. And I understand people, like, I understand, well, no, I don't understand. If you want to do fucking math, then take math classes. But it's not my thing. I don't want to take math anymore. I'm so sick of it. I hate math. And the only math that ever made sense to me was algebra. I did like algebra. But I don't know. I don't feel good right now. Usually when I make these videos, I feel better at the end, but I feel just as stressed as I did when I pressed record. I want to get better. I want to get better so bad, but I don't even know where to start. I mean, I do, but like my brain is just, there's a very big disconnect from me and my brain, which I don't know if that will make a lot of sense to people. I don't know if that'll make sense to a lot of people or not, just because I don't know how other people think about in terms of this, but like, I don't think of myself as my brain. I think of my brain as like an extension of me. Because, like, there's so many fucking issues with my brain. Like, I have ADHD, I have anxiety, and I finally got diagnosed with ADHD, which was pretty big. And I'm trying to get medicated for it, but I don't even know. Like, the fact that I'm this addicted to weed, I do not want to be reliant on any fucking medication, but I feel like for ADHD you kind of have to, because there's no fucking workaround for it. The most workaround I could find for ADHD is fucking weed. But don't worry, I was just gonna Adderall, legal meth, so that's fucking better. Hello? What? What, bruh? Okay. I gotta feed her. She's hungry, probably. But I don't want to be in this loop anymore, and I'm getting really bad mood swings, and girl, stop chewing on the damn table. And stop clawing on my leg, please. I had a really bad panic attack earlier. Well, it wasn't even a panic attack. I don't know if I've ever talked about this, but I get stress-induced seizures, and I had one earlier, and it really kind of fucking quit it. Oh my god, that hurts so bad. Um, but I don't know. I think I might be done talking for tonight. I really, and I say this at the end of every video for the past like 4 or 5 videos, but I really want to keep making these videos. I just don't, I don't know why I don't. I like, it's one of those things where like I make a video and then the next time I go to make a video, my brain, there's just such a pushback on it. And I'm already so mentally exhausted from everything that's going on that I just ignore it. And I just quit when I really don't want to, but I feel like it's all I really can do and all I know how to do right now. But yeah. So I don't even remember how I fucking end these videos, but that's probably all I'm going to talk about. Yeah. Alright, I'm just going to end it because I don't know how to end it. Bye. Oh, fuck. I thought that would stop the recording.